The sun rose over Vemulapadu, painting the red hills with a fiery glow, but the village was cloaked in unease. Gopal's murder hung heavy, like dust that refused to settle. Whispers of old faction wars resurfaced, and every glance between neighbors carried suspicion. Ravi Kumar, still reeling from the mysterious locket he'd found, kept it hidden in his pocket, its weight a constant reminder of the note's warning, stay away from her or join Gopal. Ravi's day began in the peanut fields, his sickle slicing through stalks with mechanical precision. His mind, however, was elsewhere, on Lakshmi, on the locket engraved with Anjali, and on the shadow that had watched him in the neem grove. He hadn't told anyone about the grave or the note, not even Surya, who was busy repairing a cart nearby. "Ravi, you look like you've seen a ghost," Surya called, wiping sweat from his brow. "Still dreaming of that Pulavengula girl?" Ravi forced a grin. "Something like that." But his eyes scanned the horizon, half expecting the cloaked figure to reappear. Back in the village, the elders gathered at the temple, where Gopal's blood still stained the earth. Inspector Rao was there, scribbling notes as Venkatesh, Ravi's father, recounted old rivalries. "The Reddys and the Naidus fought decades ago," Venkatesh said. "Blood was spilled over land near the river. But Gopal? He mediated those feuds. No one hated him." Rao's eyes narrowed. "No one? Or no one you know of?" Ravi, lingering nearby, caught the inspector's gaze. Something in it made his stomach twist, like Rao knew more than he let on. By noon, Ravi slipped away to meet Lakshmi at the banyan tree near Kadappa's market. She was waiting, her dupatta fluttering in the dry wind. Her face lit up when she saw him, but worry clouded her eyes. "Ravi, my father's pressing me about the marriage. He's meeting his nephew tomorrow." Ravi's jaw tightened. "We'll figure it out." "But Lakshmi," he hesitated, pulling the locket from his pocket. "Do you know an Anjali?" Her fingers froze as she took the locket, her face paling. "Where did you get this?" she whispered. "Found it. In a grave near my fields." Lakshmi's breath hitched. "Anjali was my sister. My twin. She died 10 years ago. Drowned in the river during a storm." Her voice broke. "This was her locket. I wear its pair." She pulled a similar locket from beneath her blouse, engraved with Lakshmi. Ravi's mind raced. How could it be in a grave? Was she buried there? "No," Lakshmi said, shaking her head. "Her body was never found. We held a memorial, but," tears welled in her eyes. "Ravi, what does this mean?" Before he could answer, a rustle came from the bushes. Ravi spun, catching a glimpse of a shawl vanishing into the shadows. "Someone's watching us," he muttered, grabbing her hand. "Come on." They hurried back toward the market, but the sense of being followed clung to Ravi like damp cloth. He left Lakshmi with her mother and returned to Vemulapadu, the locket burning a hole in his pocket. That evening, the village buzzed with preparations for Gopal's funeral. Women wailed, and men whispered about curses. Ravi's mother, Sarasvati, pulled him aside. "Be careful, Ravi. The soil here holds grudges. Gopal knew things, secrets about this village. Maybe that's why he's gone." "What secrets, Amma?" Ravi asked, his voice low. She glanced around, then whispered, "He spoke of a pact. Something the elders swore to protect. A treasure, or maybe a curse, buried long ago." Ravi's thoughts flickered to the grave. Was it connected? He didn't mention the locket, not wanting to worry her. As night fell, the funeral pyre blazed, casting eerie shadows. Ravi stood at the edge of the crowd, watching the flames. Surya joined him, his usual grin gone. Ravi, I heard something odd today. Gopal was seen arguing with a stranger near the river 2 days ago. A man in a black shawl. Ravi's blood ran cold. The cloaked figure. Did anyone see his face? Surya shook his head. No. But they say he wasn't from here. Unable to sleep, Ravi slipped out after midnight, determined to revisit the grave. The neem grove was silent, the air thick with the scent of earth. He knelt by the shallow pit, now covered by loose soil. Digging with his hands, he found nothing, no locket, no bones, just a scrap of cloth. Black. Like a shawl. His heart pounded as he stood, scanning the darkness. A twig snapped behind him. He turned, but no one was there. Then, a low voice whispered from the shadows, "You're digging too deep, boy." Ravi froze, gripping his sickle. "Who's there? Show yourself." Silence. Then, footsteps retreating into the night. He stumbled home, locking the door. Sleep eluded him, the locket's mystery gnawing at his mind. At dawn, he went to the temple to pray, seeking clarity. There, scratched into the stone wall, was a fresh carving, a crude symbol of a snake coiled around a dagger. As he stared, a scream pierced the morning air. Rushing outside, Ravi saw a crowd near the well. Surya was there, his face ashen. "It's Reddy Geru," he stammered. "Lakshmi's father. He's dead. Stabbed, just like Gopal." Ravi's world tilted. But the real twist came when he saw the body. Clutched in Reddy Geru's lifeless hand was a second locket, this one engraved with a Ravi.